To quote one of my favorite movies of all time, we're all told at some point in time we're too old to play the children's game. Some of us are told at 18. Some of us are told at 40. But we're all too old. My heart was aching. My hands were shaking. Jersey ripped off my back. I was canned. I got the sack. But that's not the impression I want to talk about. I want to talk about what happened after. I was lucky enough to find myself working with the special ed department after getting cut from the baseball team my senior year. I found out the most selfish thing I could do was help someone else. I became a mentor and a friend with some of the sweetest kids you'll ever meet. It wasn't work for me. It became the best part of my day. I spent every lunch hour working with my students. Whether we were all singing Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts or playing basketball on the blacktop, there was no place I'd rather be. My favorite memory from working with them was when a young man named Gage came to my class. As students, we're allowed to bring special ed students into our classes to get others more comfortable with working and being involved with the special ed program. It's important to this story to know that Gage talks through an iPad. You can understand the sentences he says, but there are usually two or more words that don't make any sense. You have to piece the sentence together. To make a long story short, it went very well. And as I was walking him back to his class, Gage looked at me and said something I'll never forget. He said through his iPad, "Rhett, thank you so much." I started bawling in the middle of the hallway. That's when I realized this is where I need to be. I can tell you for certain, I laughed and smiled more in those months than in any other point in my life. People ask me, what were the most significant memories you have about high school? Was it when you received a scholarship for working with the special ed program? No, it was an honor, but it wasn't the most important thing. Neither was the privilege of being the lead anchor on the weekly video announcements. To me, the most important thing is the memories I made every day with all of my students, and most of all, my friends.